Hello, I am Wallace, the Polish toy guy. Welcome to my video review of Meffert's Puzzle Ball, a very nostalgic puzzle device that was created around the time of the Lion King movie by Disney, so 1994, perhaps 95, but I'm not saying that this was when the whole device, the whole concept was created. It may be older. But just to give you a quick summary, this puzzle ball was created by Uwe Meffert, a German designer who created many different types of puzzles, jigsaws. He's mostly known for creating pyramids, but he also has several other renowned items that work kind of like Rubik's Cubes, but not entirely. And like I said, this is very nostalgic. I've seen this several times when I was a kid. And I managed to grab one of these at a flea market a few years ago. And I'll be very honest with you, I have not yet been able to put this into proper order. And the proper order for this 8cm ball is putting together this image of Simba, Zazu, and yes, well, Zazu and Simba. And the way you do it with this ball is that this whole device is made out of 14 pieces, 8 triangles and 6 squares, and they are distributed along 2 hemispheres, with each one having 3 squares and 4 triangles, and these 2 halves can intersect at 120 degrees. As you can see, if we align everything properly, we can now spin it on a different axis, with the axis spinning point being the middle of these triangles, and all of these parts are connected together via spring-loaded bearings attached to the core. So as a result, this is a rather sturdy toy, and as you can see, despite it having several years on its record, it's still in one piece, and it doesn't look like it will break apart, which is great. And also the sound. You can hear those springs inside, and it's also quite interesting to see these collapse a bit just to spring back into position. And if you're seeing some discolorations, like I said, I'm not the first owner. Chances are I'm not the second or third owner. And this was originally all white, except for this painted plastic, which kept its original color. But yes, you can tell this toy was exposed to a lot of sunlight and got a decent tan. I don't mind. I actually think that this works with the motif of the Lion King's environment. And also it's just nicer to look at than some sterile hospital white. So now you can say that this toy aged for me like a good bottle of wine, and is definitely prettier now. And I'll be very honest with you, I was never able to finish this puzzle a single time. Whether I was a kid, whether I'm an adult now, I try. And it's easy to lose yourself in trying because all of these motions, all of these sounds, this is quite fun to look at, to listen to, and to play with, so I don't feel like I'm going to be discouraged by this anytime soon. And yet I have not found the proper solution for this toy as of today. How to spin it? Oh, that looks nice, but I bet that I have to realign other things. Yes, Rafiki is kind of missing a substantial part of his head, so this means this should be somewhere else, probably. Oh, I'm so close. Just, well, more than one piece needs to be realigned, so definitely the challenge is still on. And like I said, it's quite fun. It's one of these puzzles that don't make you lose interest after some time, and actually makes you even more interested in solving this, because if it's giving you such a challenge, it's a good thing. And now let's do a comparison or two. So here we have our puzzle ball next to Tiger Electronics' Lights Out game and a knockoff Rubik's Snake. And here we have the ball next to G1, G2 Optimus Prime, Disney Infinity Nick Wilde, and Lego Bionicle Tahoe version 1. And finally, here we have the ball next to the common cola can, €1 coin and $1 bill. To sum it all up, after all these years, I still really enjoy playing with Meffert's puzzle ball. It's very nostalgic, very clicky. I like how it's very tactile and you feel all of the motions, you hear all the mechanical sounds. It's a very interesting item to have in the age where many, if not most, of our games are based on electronics and watching a screen. This is a very interesting alternative, and I think this could be appreciated both by older people who already knew this in their own childhood and for their children who usually are accustomed to games you have to look at on the screen. Give them that instead. See if they will find it as charming as we do. Especially that with all of these extra sensory values this has, it can be equally challenging and addictive as the modern games, and there are more than just this design available. Lion King had at least 3 different sets of characters embedded, and there were more. I know there were some items from Sega, some from just simple geometrical images. If you look around, you will definitely find more of these, original or not, but you will probably also find them rather cheap. Mine costed $3 at a flea market, so chances are you will be able to find them for a similar price in similar place. And if you decide to look around, I say get one for yourself. It's very entertaining, and I think no matter your age, you will be satisfied with this. And that's all for this video review. I will be back with the next one soon, and until then, stay well. Thank you for watching.